Namaste, family. You have got to enter and overstand that these people that have been coming after you, they've been messing with you, they've been bothering you for no reason at all. It is their time right now. Right now. It is their time to face judgment. Okay. Welcome to all being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for everything that you do for our space family. Okay. If you're new to the space, allow me to be the first to welcome you. Okay. And if you are returning, welcome back. Yes, the energy is intense. Okay. The energy is intense. Yeah, because you've been dealing with a lot of energies out here that have been doing foreign shit. Okay. Especially within the ethers. These bad boys been trying to do they damnedest over these last two full moons they had, didn't they? I just saw, and it just popped up out of nowhere 13 days ago. Number 13 is significant with this message, okay? 13 days ago, 200 people were arrested from eight or nine scam call centers, okay? Somewhere over in India. I said, okay, all right. Appreciate whoever got that done. Yeah, because these people were dealing with bad affairs. They was look, they was in some sort of bad affair trying to keep you trapped. This is partnership. They was in bad partnerships, okay? Trying to steal and take, trying to steal and take, and that's all they do. And that's why people get offended. And don't get offended. I'm telling you, don't come over here and get offended because I'm telling you, when I get on my phone and they get I'm like, oh shit, I want to talk to somebody else. Man, they done hacked in and tapped into everybody's fucking phone system, major companies, and placed the call like it's coming from there. But once you turn that damn thing off, let me tell you how I knew calls was coming from somewhere they wasn't supposed to be. I'll turn something off. The phone ring, but then it'll drop. And I'm like, interesting. Yeah. I'm telling you, in bad trapped affairs. Okay. So they've been in partnership with this affair here and all this and that. They were couples, a lot of them. Okay. In partnership, trying to keep people trapped, messing with folks' money. All right. So welcome to all being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. I love you, Soul Tribe family, and the divine loves you. To my A1s who are my day ones, I love you, and the divine loves you. Let's tap into this energy. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, clearing it, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. And in some intentions, divine, depending on their intentions, return to sender. Ashe, and thank you. Yes, look, a lot of female energy here. Okay, a lot of female energy here. A lot of females are involved with this corruption. Okay, they they're involved with any and everything. Okay, with affairs, trying to keep people trapped, stealing people's money, and they was trying to keep this shit a secret. Feminine energies, okay? Somebody could have been feeling like they were trapped in some sort of perversion because they were doing crimes of passion. Mhm. I feel like a lot of these energy, look, I cannot make it up giving these men money. A lot of these men were running these women to give them money, but not like in a, not some of them were perverted. Yes, they were doing things that, you know what I'm saying, family, you would not do, you will not do. Okay, that's just something you wasn't gonna do. And I feel like they came after you because you wasn't gonna do it. Now these motherfuckers is getting hell raised on their heads. I'm telling you, because I feel like, yeah, they was dating some of these folks too, living by beaches and shit, living La Viva Loca lives off of your money, off of your time, your energy, your effort, your abundance. Okay. And your abundance is a light force. So when you walk with the most high God, then yes, that's what they do. Yeah, they look at you as being the gift, but you wasn't foreign to this kind of bullshit. They wanted to make some sort of disaster for you. They looking at you as being the gift, but you wasn't foreign to that. You wasn't foreign to their corruption. Shit, they behind a lot of man-made disasters. Shit, they part of organized crime at the bottom of the deck. And they all about this cult energy. This is a cult, okay? A cult of thieves, liars, manipulators, and tricksters. You may have been too kind. Okay, you were being too kind. You was trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, being too kind. Okay, and when you're too kind, family, you need to realize that's not what it. Listen, opening yourself up to fraud, opening yourself up to this shit to happen to you, and it wasn't intentional. That's why they're under so much judgment right now. Is because of their intentions. Because of their intentions. You've been dealing with a lot of people that like look at you, okay, trying to, intoxicate and poison you with their negativity. Many of them are on drugs, okay? Many of them are using drugs. And they'll say they're not. They'll say they're not. Well, if you're not, then what the hell got you committing fraud? What the hell got you stealing people's identity? Let's look at their shadow side because that was shadow enough. This is organized crime. These is cult people here committing fraud. Tell me more, spirit. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to embrace this void. Mm-hmm. Because they about to be emptier than ever. Because I'm hearing shit. They going to jail. I just seen it. I was like, damn, 200 people, 8, 9 call centers. Hmm. Okay. Tell us more. And that's who they really are. Okay, that's their authentic self. This secret shit, this perversion shit, this trying to live the best life, drive the best cars, very materialistic energy out here, willing to do anything for it. Feminine energy that doesn't know any better, being sucked right into it. A lot of females involved with this type of energy, scam artists all over the damn place. Lord have mercy. And that's what I'm talking about. Yes. They've been doing a shadow dance with the devil. Hmm. They've been doing a shadow dance with the devil, but of course they have. But of course they have. I can't make it up at the bottom of the deck. Dark reflections with the whole abyss looking back at them. Tell me more, spirit. Huh. Trapped, having a battle within. That's how these people are. They've been battling with the light and the dark, and they lost because they chose the dark, and they chose the dark for a very long time. Damn, they chose the dark for so long that they just didn't been organized crime. They just getting categorized as organized crime. And this is where this is where they're gonna have to ride that storm out. What's flipping over this deck? I can't even get my shuffle on and stuff is flipping over fast and not slow. Yes, they gotta ride this storm out. They're gonna have to have courage because of what the seeds they planted. They're gonna have to have courage behind the seeds they planted. Hmm. Hmm. And I mean, I'm feeling like global energy. Like this is not just a certain area or anything. This is globally. This is global energy. Tell me more, spirit. This is global energy. Mm. Because they was arrogant. You see that shit? They was arrogant. See, family, ooh wee. That's why I be like, don't be arrogant, don't be rude, don't be sarcastic and sassy and all of that weird shit, right? Because it doesn't pay. Okay, it really doesn't. These people wouldn't have listened to that. They've been battling within. They've been fighting with the devil. Okay, knowing, and there was nothing to fight about because they already knew the shit they was doing was wrong. Most of these cults, these organizations, this organized crime type shit, they be knowing what they doing is all the way fucking wrong. I wonder how they sleep at night. I'll be like, shit, I cannot go to bed knowing I done fucked off somebody, stealing from them. And then they be doing it to the elderly too. That ooh, hmm. Let me tell you, when you mess over children and the elderly, shit, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Yes, now they doing this shadow alchemy. Now a lot of them going through a rebirth behind this here money they done took. Hmm. Right behind bars, as you can see, they trapped right behind bars. Hmm. They're dogs, literal, literal dogs. Shit, a dog is more loyal than these energies out here. And then they want to get defensive when you call them out on their shit. When you get to telling them, oh, I already know what time it is. You've been doing this bullshit. You've been, you know what I'm saying? Man, then they get defensive when you call them out on their shit because you 100% right. These are the energies that are going through a global, oh, I heard that, catastrophe. Damn, networks are going through a catastrophe right now. Yeah, they're going through a catastrophe because they were stubborn. They didn't want to stop. You could have been their warning. You could have been like, man, look, all right, I already know what's going on. In that voice, all right. I already know what's going on. Why don't you just, you know what I mean? But no, they didn't want to stop. They were attacking you each and every way they could. Because guess what they was doing? Paying people to do it. Paying people to come after you, come for you. Mm-hmm. All of them were. Yes. Okay. They was on the payroll of these motherfuckers. They were on the payroll of these people. I cannot make it up. Trying to escape their karma. Not happening. They are not going to escape nothing. The divine has spoken. It is judgment time. This is your breakthrough. I promise you. See, they didn't know nothing about the unknown. They didn't know nothing about the unknown. They didn't even believe in it. This is that non believer energy, family. They didn't believe in the unknown. They didn't believe that God's eye was always watching. They did not believe that God's eye was always watching. And you done tried to tell them, I don't know how many times with this feathered omen coming out here, you done tried to tell them all kind of times. Now they resenting you for it. They in resentment because you were right. They're in resentment because you were right. They're in resentment because, and when I say you were right, family, I'm like, you were right when you were trying to explain to people, hey, this ain't the way you should be doing shit. You shouldn't be living like this. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be trying to cause people heartache, heartache and pain and heart, yes, heart pain. Somebody could be feeling like they are like right now, wow, somebody is over here having some heart pain. These people out here, they about to go through it. I can't make it up because there is definitely a positive change coming, and it doesn't matter because the more of them bastards that ain't around, the better off this world will be. They going through a global catastrophe right now. A global catastrophe right now. Okay. And tell me more, Spirit. Spirit is saying, yeah, you've been seeing clearly. You have been seeing clearly. Okay. Spirit is very grateful for that. You should be grateful for that. Okay. That's why many of you are now happy with your lives. For those of you who are resonating with it, for those of you who are not, then you may have been on the other side, but you seeing clearly. Tell me more. Yeah. Getting signs, learning messages from spirit. That's what you've been doing, family. Getting signs and learning messages from spirit. Yeah, spirit, listen, when you sit still and quiet enough, spirit's gonna come and tell you or guide you. The most high, the divine creator is gonna guide you, especially when you're a chosen one under attack. That's what it's on the chime confirmation, especially when you're a chosen one under attack. The divine is coming in. You better believe that. The divine is coming in. Mm. Yeah. Yes, they are hot. They in some hot water now with this hot tamale coming out. Okay. Something about you and your spirit team being kindred spirits. You're the divine. You are one. You are one with the most high God, with the divine creator. This kindred spirit with the passion and and the flow and how you follow your heart, you are one with the divine. I cannot make it up. Mhm. A lot of these energies right here, boy, there's about to be some shit going down. I'm hearing people gonna be losing their money. They're gonna be losing money. They have lost it. It's getting confiscated. Things are being confiscated. Okay, things are being taken back from people. Mhm. Because they splurged. They did a lot of spending, houses, cars. Wow, really? Running big operations, stealing from the meek and the weak. Wow. Yep. Something about standing out. Your perspective stood out, bringing in things and bringing things together. So there was something you took a step back and looked at, and it brought it all together. Yeah, correction, oneness, finding your way forward. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For those of you who have been in doubt, you've been battling, baby, a long time against some shit that was never going to get taken down unless things changed. I feel like your spiritual health is what's growing, and you're choosing happiness over drama, over these types of energies. Even though it could weigh heavy on you at times, you still stay faithful to the Most High. Mhm. Yep. And that's where the courage is. And that's how you're able to move forward and making progress through your actions and steps that you take. Hmm. Oh, I just heard. Wow. When I tell you all the pain and suffering that you have been through, somebody is about to feel that tenfold. I cannot make it up. Somebody is about to feel that tenfold, family. Mm, mm, mm. You have been walking with this innocence for so long because you just did not know. Maybe you just didn't think people were just that vicious, were just that cruel to come for you when you hadn't done a damn thing to them. But they are just that vicious and just that cruel. You may not even have that in you, but somebody will hand you an ace of cup behind this type of energy right here because they knew what was going on. They knew their kind. This is bringing in a new beginning for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep, bringing in a new beginning for you. With a king of, is that a king of wands? With this king of wands, some sort of, powerful energy here that's very successful. But I also feel like this is your energy too, masculine, feminine energy, or take it how it resonates and flip the role. I feel like there is a lot of power. Wands makes me think of Tinkerbell every single time I see them. It was like, you were like, Spirit, please, divine, I need you. You know what I mean? And when you come and you ask the divine like that from the bowel of your soul, the bottomless pit of your soul, and you bring the divine into the forefront, and the divine's always there. But I'm talking about when you don't ask for nothing, family. You really don't. You don't be asking for nothing. You just ask for simple shit to be allowed to work, take care of yourself, and be left alone. And that's it. But these motherfuckers right here, these kind of energies right here, they don't give a fuck. They are miserable. Misery loves company. Their lives are for shit. especially when you fucking with the children and the elderly. Your life is for shit. Okay. Hmm. How you gonna be messing with the elderly and shit? How you gonna be trying to cause children that are impressionable something harmful? Bitch, I'll fuck you up behind that. Like, oh Lord, let me shut up. Look, see, I done got upset. Like that's the trigger shit. And these people here, that's what they do. They mess with elderly, they mess with kids, perverted and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cause harm in people's lives so they fucking pockets could get, man, listen. Oh, I don't got man. Mm-mm. Breathe. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Ugh. I promise you causing fucking conflict. Ooh, let me not. Okay. You could be this independent, independent, successful, Nine of Pentacles energy. You could be out here calling them out. You could be an investigative reader, I'm hearing. Somebody out here is an investigative reader. You investigate as above, so below, but wait for a family. You investigate all the realms. You be investigating all the realms. Oh shit, you investigate all the damn realms, okay? You investigate all the realms. Hmm. And then you do it fiercely, fiercely, especially based off of what they've done to people, off of their actions, off of their motives, off of their intentions. You investigate fiercely. Hmm. Tell me more, Spirit. That's why you in this Ten of Pentacles energy, because you fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. And sometimes, family, let me tell you, I am not going to call you the test dummy, but you are built for this. Okay, you are built for this. You stand up against those who cannot stand up for themselves. And man, you are often the target because of that. Because you stand up for people that can't stand up for themselves, you're the target. They don't want nobody to be able to fight for nobody. That's why you're moving forward so that you can continue to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. That's why you're placed where you're placed. That's why you're in the positions you're in. Whether you're in the government, whether you're in law enforcement, whether you're a judge, whether you're a light worker of the highest God, the most high, the divine creator of all living things, the universe is a live, breathing organism. That frequency is ringing throughout this planet. All planets respect the universe. So shall Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia respects the universe. But these heathens out here, they have never respected the universe. They about to respect the universe from here on out. Hmm. The Most High God is not playing. Yeah, like I said, a lot of y'all, shit. You in this Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy because of the betrayals, then shit that you have faced, others have faced. People done betrayed you behind your back and smiled in your face like it wasn't shit. Friends, families, foes, bosses, co-workers, ex-lovers and shit. They all knew they had a plan. They all knew they was trying to take you the fuck out. They was trying to betray you. Hmm. Okay. Yes. The divine said, and you shall not mess with my anointed and appointed. Your heart will not be broken behind these savages, these uncouth acting ass ignoramuses running around doing dirt to who they were supposed to be protecting, and then had the nerve to come after you because you are someone who fights for everybody who cannot defend themselves. The fuck you mean? See, this is why this is why I be chilling. This is why I gotta chill. You know why, family? Because I don't like to see nobody be treated unfair. I don't like to see nobody go through no bullshit that they shouldn't have to go through just because of a motherfucker trying to be a bully. Just because somebody sitting up here trying to push their weight around and shit. Mm-mm. That dog ain't gonna hunt. Mm-mm. Like what? But will they pick on somebody their own size? Nah, it takes hundreds of these people to come up against people lying, stealing, conniving. That's why all they asses is about to be trapped right where they deserve to be because they have been doing this shit so long to people. Okay. Ooh, I just heard that. I wish I was a beekeeper. I wish I was a beekeeper. Family, why is there a wasp nest building right outside my patio door? Okay, I took the whole video. I was laughing too because they had one big ass wasp standing guard. When it seen me walk up to the door, right, it turned around because at first I was like, "Oh my God, he's stuck in the screen." I was gonna open the door to try to crack the screen so he could get out. Step up, I could turn around and let me know I am not stuck. I am on guard. Okay, something about that. Okay, family. You might be on guard, ready to go. You on guard, you ready to go. And I don't mean leave the country. You ready to go. You'll pop off, you'll pop off. Yes, look, because these are how these people look at you. They were like, oh, they ain't got nobody, they ain't had nobody. Da, 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 da. There ain't no partnership there. Da, 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 da. Okay, ain't no partnership. Yeah, ignoramuses. Your partners are unseen. Yeah, your partnerships are unseen. You wasn't gonna partner with nobody that was gonna, shit. You had to weather the storm. Many of y'all was weathering the storm out here without a partner. You was weathering that storm, persevering through all the persecution, and they were persecuting you mad too, trying to, make you look bad. Bitch, please, what you got to find? And don't be trying to take people's pictures and do all that weird shit y'all do with them the altering shit. Man, bitch, post the real picture. You feel me, family? Post the real motherfucker. Don't be sitting up there trying to alter shit and put people's heads on different shit and make them look like they doing something they not. Bitch, sell a bent shit. Going on what, 3 years now? A lot of people say folks is sexually frustrated. Not when you got the divine in your life. You are not sexually frustrated. Matter of fact, your mind ain't even on that type of shit. You too busy trying to make it happen. You too busy trying to bring peace or knowledge to somebody. And it ain't that kind of peace either. You ain't offering people to come up in your bed and shit like these old perverted ass, secretive ass perverts running around this motherfucker. I mean, perverted. You be like, God damn. Shit, ain't you tired of fucking? I be like, that shit don't move me. I ain't lying, family. That shit does not move me. I be like, ooh, don't listen. The wrong person can't be laid up in between your legs, and you can't be straddling the wrong person. You can't be straddling the wrong energies. You can't be letting the wrong energies lay up in between your legs or get behind you. That's it. Ooh, you just got to hold on. Be patient, wait on the divine. And for some of y'all, it may never come. That's because your mission's too important to be laid up in somebody's bed. Some folks can't see that though. They didn't see it. That's for damn show. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. But they about to. They about to. They didn't want you to be able to see their ass stealing from you, but you did. But you did. Somebody brought that to your forefront. But they've been in your phones, they've been downloading shit, they've been trying to get you to get shit and all kind of weird shit. They be wanting you to click on shit. They be wanting you to, you know what I'm saying, family? It's okay though. You about to get rid of these motherfuckers. It's already happening. But the divine is bringing some shit into balance. Do you hear me? especially when it comes to your pinnacle that these people was stealing that you was working hard for. There's a King of Cups. The King of Cups already saw the conflict. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. King of Cups already saw the conflicts. I've heard conflicts of interest. These was conflicts of interest when it comes to you, your spiritual path, and what you supposed to be doing. You ain't messing with that kind of shit. You don't steal from no fucking body. You wasn't raised to steal. You don't work hard for every damn thing you got. The fuck you look like stealing from somebody when you know how mother karma works. Mother father karma works. Hmm. Karma is a female masculine energy. Okay? Comes around. Listen. Look. It's time for many people to be put to rest, literally. Okay? For the things that they have been doing with this wheel of fortune. Many of y'all are going to be able to rest securely. Okay? After you regain and recoup from what they've been taken from you. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. Because they didn't want you to be able to see that shit. They thought you were going to be blind and ignorant to it. These energies are horrible. You hear me, family? Horrible. When I say horrible, I mean horrible. They have done some of the most wicked things they could possibly ever do to people. All of them are falling. All of them. At the bottom of the deck, somebody out here, I'm telling you, we got a Knight of Cups, okay? Once again, there could be someone that is fond of you. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say they're fond of you, okay? I don't want to put too much on that. Let's see what look. Yeah, they're fond of you because you've been fighting off these dark nights of the soul over here want to fly out. You've been fighting off these dark nights of the soul. You've been fighting with this shit for a long ass time. Shit. A year, more, five, six. Mm, damn. I promise you, your patience done ran out when it comes to these dark nights of the soul. Your patience done ran out. High priestess, high priest, your patience has run out when it comes to these dark nights of the soul. Patience is gone. You have no more patience for them. Yeah. I feel like with this Hierophant energy right here, somebody is calling on their power. They tired of that. You didn't call your power back or call power down on this shit. Yeah, I told you it's a global affair. You called judgment down on a global affair. You sure did. And that's justice. That is justice. Tell me more. 3311 on the clock. Yes, I cannot make it up. Emperor, masculine, feminine energy, but an emperor is masculine energy. You called down a global judgment on things that were hidden. And at the bottom of the deck, somebody loves you. There's an admiration for you. Okay, family? So I'm going to leave that message here. Hopefully it resonates or brings you some clarity. Okay, I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. At this time, divine, I ask that you continue to keep us protected at all times and also keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.